Cloud Kingdom being the first map in the best of 3, of course. At the bottom left, we have currently the player starting for the Prime team. In red, it is
Creator Prime.
It is prime time.
Yeah, I was actually about to say, we're about to find out if it's prime time, but you already answered that question. Oh my god. Wow, like 3 people are on the same page here, I think. Yeah, like all 3 of us are thinking the same thing. That was actually insane. Whoa.
To the top right, we have his opponent starting for Team Liquid. We have
Liquid Hero.
He like holds up a piece of paper. He's like, "Is it prime time?" He's like trying to ask the referee. Liquid Hero rising. We'll see if he can do it.
Okay, I have so many bad jokes about this. I'm not gonna get into that. So yeah,
I will pretend like you didn't say anything. And I will point out the Hero's gas is significantly later than Creator's. And he's going to be doing the double gas, 2 probes in each simulator build. This will delay his core slightly.
This is of course a great map where you can, for example, use Blink Stalkers. And something that we've also seen on this map countless of times are DTs, especially also by, well, Hero actually plays DTs on this map occasionally.
Knows that Hero cannot make his core yet. He has to start it now.
Can you remember what this PvP was that we just casted recently on this map, where we had, I think it was actually a Casper player that started with a Dark Templars here, and they moved past each other, but the Templars did way too much damage.
I believe
Who was that?
Genius played
was it Genius? Against Squirtle.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, might actually be the case.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was.
Because so many games these days that it blurs a little bit together.
It really does. A lot of mirror matches as well, it seems
yeah.
like in WCS for some reason. Really a lot of stacking up of that. And the Chrono Boost is being used here. Again, I want to stress that the Cybernetics core is late for Hero, but he will have better gas efficiency for a brief period of time. You know, he got ahead with that. He knows he's about 30 gas ahead of his opponent right now.
I really want to see if this flight, if this international flight and him arriving today, if that actually affects him. Seed yesterday was looking pretty strong against Gumiho nonetheless, even though he was tired. It was actually so funny to see his celebration after he won, when he won immediately the sign of going to sleep, and he's like, I'm so tired, I need to go to bed. But look at this, both of them, I just mentioned it, we have both of them with the Twilight Council, so we will probably see Blink here.
Yeah. Dark Templar also possible, but very unlikely for Hero, as he is making a Sentry right now, which indicates he wants to defend against possible DTs since he knows he's not going to have a Robo with this fast Twilight Council. Oh, nice! Using the probe there to tank a shot, and that means he was able to push that Stalker back. Extra gates. And the Blink should be started very soon. On the other hand, his opponent may, in fact, go for Dark Templar, but I think it's starting to look more and more like Blink as well.
Yeah, both of them starting the Blink upgrade here.
This is a cool, when this happens.
I love Blink versus Blink.
This is so rare. I mean, it's like actually like getting, it's rolling like Snake Eyes or something, or double sixes in dice. It's like that rare, but it can happen. And when this happens, it's all about the micro and the decision making. Both of them making pylons on the identical other sides of the map. This is like, if you drew a line across the map, we would have a line of symmetry.
These games are sometimes really, really crazy, and of course, especially, it just comes down to microns. This is what I actually love. Reminds me of the old Warcraft 3 days, but now with Blink Micro, this is really insane. It's pretty cool.
There was PvP for a time in Korea. This was actually right when I first came out here. Was just Blink Stalker Immortal always against Blink Stalker Immortal, and that was insane to watch. But without the Immortals, it gets even more insane, because it's just like your wit, your micro against his. Where are you? Where are your Blinks?
By the way, before we start with the fights and everything that's going on in just a few seconds, I want to give a quick shout out to Bumblebee from Team Liquid, to Robin, who's currently watching, and he just confirmed on Twitter that Hero actually arrived at 6 PM in Korea, that he left at 2 PM. So yeah, Hero must be really tired. He just came to Korea 3 hours ago, and here we have Creator in Hero's main base.
Yeah, he is fighting first, which gives him a huge advantage.
Yeah, indeed it does. And he's already killed a fair amount of probes here, whereas Hero is now moving into his opponent's base, taking down the pylons that power the gateways.
I'm going to keep a very close eye on the probe count as well as the stalker count. Obviously, Hero going to lose every single probe here. There's no way for any of them to escape. And in fact, I believe that's all but one of his probes.
Yeah, I think it is. I actually think it is. Yes, you're right. Yeah. He has 2 left.
One just came out of his Nexus. He's got him in his main, though. He wasn't able to escape with those, so he can actually just go home and kill the last of the probes.
Oh, wow. And this, of course, will just enable Creator to take the game. He still has probes on the map, if I'm not mistaken. So he has 200 minerals at this point. He can build additional buildings.
He's got 1 probe, Hero's got no probes. And with 11 Stalkers to 9, he's already got the Stalker advantage.
Where is Hero's probe, though? We have the sentry for Hero
lost his last probe.
Not Hero's probe, Creator's probe.
It's in the main base. He's got it with his army.
Alright, and Hero, well, he has the Guardian Shield with his 1 sentry, but still, Creator in such a great position now. He can build additional buildings. Of course, the pylons at the bottom right are still important.
If this is played correctly by Creator, he will either win or this will be a stalemate. Because he can just make the pylon on the high ground. There's no way for Hero to attack up against that. And if he just waits, then it'll be a stalemate and a regame. If Creator actually tries to out-micro him, he could make a mistake, and it's possible for Hero to win. And it just depends on what Creator's looking for here.
Hero, when it comes to a fight, Hero is a little bit ahead actually with the sentry.
The Guardian Shield will be so important.
Yes.
You're so right.
Guardian Shield is what it comes down to.
But that will be not enough for him to break up a ramp, and that's something that right now neither player knows exactly how big the army is.
You're completely right. Breaking up the ramp is just not an option. This would be suicidal. But still, this is going to come down to micro. And at the bottom right, we have the pylon. 2 pylons are left for Hero. That's all that he has. Creator has 3.
He's keeping his probe with his army, and he leaves the assimilator alive, which is really weird.
He wants to defend his pylon, I guess.
And here we go. The fight begins, and the sentry's out of position. I don't think Creator should try to fight with Guardian Shield, though.
A sick blink micro here by both of them. Look at Creator's micro at this point. 9 to 9 Stalkers, though. And who is going to head ahead of this? The Guardian Shield is so strong at this point in time. And Creator is now losing everything.
Why did he fight against the Guardian Shield? There was no reason for him to lose this game. He could have easily blinked away, but now he loses. Game over.
Everything is gone. Hero takes it.
GG.
I did so